Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and intuitive life coach. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find all my information. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit the notification bell. And leave a comment. Let me know how these readings are working out for you in the day. Okay, so today's reading, we got two cards to start off with. We got the mutable moon, which is nothing is yet set in stone. And you also got the balsamic moon, which is a time for healing. I do want to say, I feel today that you could find out that somebody maybe was in the hospital. I feel like you haven't gotten all the information yet on how this person is doing. I think, and my nose is starting to itch as I'm saying that, because I am seeing a person here that is resting, okay? I think that this person could have very well maybe had a heart condition or something, because I am seeing the Three of Swords here, even though there's a Four Sword, but the Three of Swords is usually depicted as a heart with the swords in it. So I do feel like this person could be resting from a heart condition that they went through. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope they get better soon, okay? The next card, and I don't want to scare you, is the death card, okay? And the death is all about a death and rebirth. It's all about a transformation, okay? So I do feel like if this person has been resting, there is a possibility of a rebirth. Anybody who has lost someone today, I am truly sorry for your loss. Or if you found that you have lost somebody or will be losing someone soon, okay? Because I do see that here as well. And my condolences to you, okay? But again, it's a time for healing, all right? So I do feel like this person can heal this situation in some circumstances. I do feel like I think that you need to come from a place of grace, okay? And grace could be a name. It could be just, how you need to maneuver the situation is through grace. In the morning, I do feel like there is some form of a transformation. I want to see what this is all about. Okay, yes, I do feel like there is some communication that's going to come in the morning that is going to be a truth. And it could be a very cutting truth, I feel like, but it is something that has been long-standing and something that has needed to happen. I do feel like if there is contracts that need to be signed, or, endings of contracts, I do see that here. I'm seeing the death walking into the Justice card, okay? And with the Justice card here, that is saying that balance is needing to be restored. I do feel like a Scorpio and a Libra could have something to do with this, as well as a Taurus could also have something to do with this as well. And I do want to say that this has something to do with the justice of the peace. I do feel like this has to do with contracts and hierarchies. This also could have to do with court or legal documents. So I am seeing that here. I am definitely seeing where you need to just take a step back and relax, and really meditate on this situation, because I'm not seeing where you should be moving forward in any of this. I think that it's something that you need to look over and see how they're not moving. This one's laying down. They're not moving, okay? Everybody is sitting down except for the death card. The death card is the one that's kind of moving forward. So there is a transformation here, but I'm not seeing, by the end of the day, I am not seeing any movement. I'm seeing where you need to look at all the hard work that you've put in, and I feel like from that point forward, then, in the future, you're going to have to be graceful in this, okay? Whatever this is. I'm definitely seeing an emphasis on needing to heal today. And so maybe, you just ended some contracts, or you will be today. And I think that before you start something new, you need to take a step back and rest and rejuvenate and contemplate what your next move is, okay? So I am seeing that here as well. And also, again, pray to your, because I am kind of seeing him with praying hands here. So, really putting it out there to spirit and really tapping into your intuition. Also in the afternoon, I am definitely seeing you needing to speak with somebody maybe who has more authority in this situation as well. You know, this could be a boss. This is somebody who is going to be able to give you a fair and balanced decision in all of this, and probably be able to advise you, because I am seeing these two cards here, okay? And the red robes has a lot to do with like the power and control. And look, you see the red robe here as well. So I do feel like after you speak with this person who is of authority, I do see you looking out upon the horizon and trying to decide on what you're going to do next. So Spirit, 2020, show me. You know, I feel like whatever happens today, it is to bring in the balance. But, you know, I feel like something was off balance. And again, you know, with the death card here, we do have the Scorpio full moon today, the day I'm recording the video. I always record them a day ahead of time. And I am seeing here, this could have a lot to do with this Scorpio full moon, and I think people are really needing to take a step back and relax, and I think that you need to go within. I do feel like truths are being revealed, okay, because she does have the sword of truth right there in her hand, and the sword is all about communication, as well as he also has a sword in his hand. So I do feel like this could also have to do with the federal government and their truths, and people are waiting on their money, they're waiting on their stimulus, they're waiting on going back to work. So I do see that here as well. I do feel like the keys here have something to do with it as well. So pay attention to that. Fives are change here. And so I do feel like, you know, when you have the Hierophant in your reading, it's almost like having the universe, God, you know, whoever it is that you look up to. I say universe, but it's almost, this is a test. This is definitely a test. And there's restriction here. You know, whenever the Hierophant shows up, there's always a test and there's always restriction. And when I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, this is much bigger than you or I. You know, this is something that is like external to us. And we really just need to sit back and allow the universe to do whatever it needs to do and surrender. And again, it's time for healing because nothing is yet set in stone, okay? So I do see that here. We got the ostrich. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Yeah, you're going to have to come from a place of the heart. And then you got the dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. So I do feel like, you know, I feel like after this ending and after, you know, you take some time to rest and contemplate and heal and whatever, I feel like a path is being open for you, but I feel like you need to go within in order to get the answers so that you can move forward. I don't see any movement forward. I see a contemplation and I see like the initiation, but I don't see it happening. I feel like, you know, it just, I do feel on a grander scale, you know, we are going to hear something that is very powerful, that has to do with, you know, our federal government. That's really what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and I don't like to get into politics and stuff like that on my channel, so I'm not even going to go there. I want to go here. Spirit, show me what healing. Okay, so yeah, sexual arts. I feel like, and we have another 3, so we got 3 3s here. We got the 3 here, and then we've got 33 here. Okay, so that could be relevant in your life. We have sexual arts here, and Scorpio is all about, you know, sex and, you know, passion and the taboo parts of life. So I do see that here as well. I do feel like, be mindful again of third parties and things like that. I think that With that said, I think that we need to find passion again. You know, if there is a relationship in your life, and you know, make sure that you aren't make sure you're not seeking outside of your commitments. Okay, I do want to say that, and I do feel like a truth could be revealed today about infidelity as well. And you need to decide on whether or not you're going to move forward on that. Okay. I do feel a lustful energy because I am seeing the color red here. So I do feel a lustful energy. Okay, very soon. Yeah. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if there is a commitment that you're wanting to make, and I do feel like there is somebody here who is looking at wanting to make a commitment, looking at somebody that they are wanting to possibly invest their time, their energy, their efforts into. I am seeing that here, whether it be a business or whether it be a partnership or whatever. I think that somebody has really been looking over, you know, who they're wanting to commit to. I do feel like there's also a sense of, and I'm not seeing it coming in, but I'm seeing a commitment here. A signing of documents. So somebody could be getting married today. I do see that here. Congratulations if you are. And to those of you who are wanting a relationship, you need to decide on what you want, and you need to focus on that so that you can move forward with that, okay? Because the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. I think that what we need to do is we need to follow our heart towards what it is that we are wanting for our future. You guys, this is a very beautiful reading. I know I say that every day, but I feel like it really is. I feel like whatever comes in today, I think that, you know, this person really does still have their armor on, you know, as the overall energy, as well as the death card. He also has his armor on. So I do want to say, you know, protect yourselves, you know, and just be mindful. If you are getting into a sexual union, again, I want to say protect yourself. Be mindful. This person could very well be with someone else, especially when I'm seeing 3 3s here. So be mindful of that as well. I think that you've already gone through heartache and pain from the past, and I think that people are tired of beating their heads against a wall and making mistakes. So again, just protect yourself and be mindful of what you're getting yourself into, especially with this Venus in retrograde. You know, if you're trying to fix a relationship that is dead and gone, you know it's not going to work. And by the time Venus retrograde comes out, you're going to see why it didn't work in the first place. So take that however it fits. You guys, if this sounds like your story and you want to get to the bottom of the issue and you want more information, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find the information on how to schedule a session with me. Otherwise, I just want to say I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Anyway, you guys take care, and we'll see you again tomorrow.